What if I told you employees are on sale right now and it's 70% off? So maybe a $10 employee would only cost you $3 an hour. What would you do with that news? Would you go out and hire some folks to help you? Would you hire a social media intern to help you get your marketing program off the ground and help boost your sales? Well, now is the time. Most studios will qualify for this. I'm Donna Bordeaux, and I am with PYOPaccounting.com. We've got news of the latest employee retention tax credit. The employee retention credit is meant to help through COVID, and you need to qualify with two ways. I've got a whole video that describes the whole process, so I'm going to go rather quickly here. But for 2020, it's retroactive. Before, they said you couldn't use it if you had a PPP, so nobody really even paid attention to this because most people were utilizing the PPP program. But now that you can do both, there may be some retroactive money just waiting for you. In 2020, it was 50% of wages, up to $5,000 per employee per year. That's a pretty substantial amount. If you had 4 employees, you could have $20,000 waiting for you if you pay them at least $10,000 each. That's a pretty good deal. Everybody could find something to do with 20 grand. In 2021, that program got even better. We now get 70% of the first $10,000 in wages, but instead of being per year, it's now per quarter. So that means you could get $7,000 in the first quarter and $7,000 in the second quarter. $14,000 for each employee that you pay up to $10,000 a quarter. Pretty good deal. So we'll get down to the numbers in a minute, but let me take you over and let's show you a little example of how great this thing can be. I've got an example here that deals with 2020 on the top and 2021 on the bottom. Now, I've got Jane, the owner of the business, and she has 3 employees working with her. So I've got their quarterly wages. We'll break that down. That would come out of the payroll. Remember back in 2020, it was $5,000 maximum per employee. So you had to pay them $10,000, you got a 50% credit or $5,000. So Jane had payroll of about $76,000 for the last 3 quarters of the year. She is eligible to take an $18,000 retroactive credit for 2020. Now that's pretty awesome. Now in 2021, it's going to get even better. We've got an employee. Jane is the owner. She's taking home $10,000 to $12,000 per quarter. In her case, she'll get a $7,000 credit maximum right there in the first quarter. So in this case, Karen was receiving $4,000 for the first quarter. That means she's going to get 70% of that in the first quarter as her credit, or $2,800. In quarter 2, she's going to get it again. And Bob, the same factor, 70%. Mary, now she's going to exceed the $10,000 in that second quarter, so the second quarter's limited a little bit. But in the first 2 quarters, the company is paying out $49,000 in payroll. They are going to get a credit of $22,400 in quarters 1 and 2. Now, if this program's extended, wow, that could be awesome too, but it's not right now. It just runs through June 30th of 2021. So this example company, again, a very small payroll, is due back $40,400, all because of the ERC, the Employee Retention Credit. That is so awesome. Think about what you would do in this situation and how you could utilize employees to help you and to make your business grow. I know we've all been through some tough times, and you've probably worked your tail off as the owner or the manager of your studio. Wouldn't it be great to get a little bit of a breather? Sometimes just some fresh blood can help. So look at this credit and take a look at what a 70% discount on an employee would mean for you. Now, we have a bunch of information coming. There's still way more details coming out on how you actually get this money. but we are going to be rolling out some solutions to help studios. If you are a VIP client with us right now, we're already working on this in the background. There's nothing that you need to do. We are getting you lined up to get this money back to you ASAP, and we'll be in touch soon with the details of how much you are due back and what your credit situation looks like. If you're not currently working with us, we are also going to have some programs available to you so that we can help you retrieve this money. Now, in the meantime, to get ready for this, you're going to need to know your quarterly sales for all of 2019 and 20, as well as have your payroll records ready by the quarter and your 941s and W-2s. So start the gathering process. Let us take a look, and we'll be in touch with you probably early next week with some new ways that we can help you go back and get this money. We're waiting on some final details on how the procedures will work to get this back, but we should have some further information by next week. So I've got a form on our website where you can fill out if you are interested in getting those details as soon as they are available to help get this money back for you and to help you take advantage of it in 2021. So hop out to pyopaccounting.com/ERC for Employee Retention Credit. I hope to talk with you soon, and I hope we can get some money rolling for you and help your studio survive and thrive.